Every single week, a new tutorial promises that AI has completely removed the friction of building a faceless YouTube channel. You feed a prompt to a bot, and weeks of complex editing are supposed to collapse into the click of a single button. The immediate result of that promise is predictable. Because the technical barriers to generating video have dropped to zero, thousands of creators are flooding identical niches with identical content, pushing saturation to an all-time high. And the effort displacement trade-off, if visual assembly drops to zero, another element becomes exceptionally difficult. Viewer retention now rests entirely on your cognitive load, specifically framing, research, and pacing. These elements carry the entire weight. Looking toward 2026, creators are forced down one of two survival paths. You either play a high-volume data game, pumping out standardized content at scale, or you play a high-depth conceptual game, demanding extreme editorial focus. Chasing whichever channel idea looks the easiest on paper almost guarantees burnout. You have to evaluate the specific return on investment of your time against the inherent friction points of the niche you choose. The first option is to become a high-volume curator. This covers formats like trivia quizzes and peaceful fact channels designed to help people sleep. The operational input here is highly systematized. You build a single, static visual layout in your editor exactly one time. From there, your daily workflow is strictly data entry, often using AI to mass generate the actual text and questions to fill those empty fields. The primary workflow advantage is scale. Because the format never changes, a solo creator can comfortably push out 3 to 5 videos a week with very little mental fatigue. But that low barrier to entry carries a steep financial cost. Since the workflow is so repeatable, you are competing against thousands of identical channels. That hyper-competition mathematically drives down the RPM, or the revenue you earn per 1,000 views. This chart compares a standard 8-minute upload to a 2-hour sleep channel video. Fact-to-sleep channels are the specific exception to the low RPM rule, because their extended durations allow them to mathematically multiply the available ad insertion slots. For standard quiz channels, survival requires an entirely different mechanism. They rely on interactive point systems and prompt viewers to share their scores in the comments, deliberately engineering engagement metrics to maintain algorithmic standing. Opting for the high-volume curator route means you are actively sacrificing premium per-view revenue in exchange for a highly scalable, low-friction production system. The second category relies on a completely different workflow. We can call these the conceptual explainers. This includes channels using stickman animations, monkey and banana economics, and exhaustive all-in-one topic breakdowns. The core mechanism of this format is translation. These creators take highly abstract, complicated systems, like global finance or behavioral psychology, and distill them into simple, childlike visual metaphors. These crude visuals actually serve a psychological purpose. Social media is incredibly fast-paced and visually dense. A plain background and a basic MS Paint character provide direct cognitive relief to an exhausted audience. This chart breaks down the operational cost. The limitation of the explainer model is that you cannot mass-produce these videos with AI. A language model can summarize facts, but keeping a viewer engaged for 15 minutes requires flawless human pacing and highly specific analogies. That pushes the writing load to a 5 out of 5. We see this intensity paying off specifically in the trend of all-in-one breakdowns, videos titled Every X Explained. By exhaustively and definitively covering a single topic in one massive video, these creators completely dominate search traffic. The reward for that intensive pre-production work is highly lucrative. These channels command premium RPMs and build deep, rapid trust with their subscribers. But there is a trap here. If your underlying script lacks structure or narrative tension, a crudely drawn stick figure is not going to magically keep someone watching. The visuals only work if the writing is airtight. This category offers the highest long-term financial return, but it demands the absolute highest cognitive effort before you ever open your editing software. The final category sits somewhere in the middle. We'll call them the synthesizers and storytellers. This space covers book summaries, submitted horror stories, and self-improvement niches. The daily workflow here requires you to ingest massive amounts of text, mining Reddit archives, reading 300-page books, or scanning expert articles, and then condensing that raw material into a concise, atmospheric audio experience. This diagram shows the unique monetization advantage of this specific category. A well-summarized book or a focused self-improvement guide pulls in consistent evergreen search traffic, and it naturally integrates with external affiliate links to drive off-platform income. The major point of failure for these channels happens at the microphone. Relying on cheap, robotic text-to-speech tools actively destroys the pacing, tension, and authenticity you need to keep a listener hooked for 20 minutes. To survive in this space, you have to either master high-tier AI prompting to genuinely simulate human emotion, or you have to step up and record an authentic human narration yourself. You also face a heavy editorial requirement. Churning out generic AI advice about waking up early and drinking water will fail. You have to curate high-signal, expert-level insights to cut through the massive amount of automated spam in these niches. This task requires moderate production volume, but you have to maintain uncompromising editorial standards and audio quality to make it work. The macroeconomics of the YouTube landscape are only half the equation. The other half is taking an honest look at your own personal resource constraints. Choosing a channel model requires a clear decision framework, starting with your primary bottleneck. If you're building a side hustle with few spare hours, relying heavily on AI automation, your route is on the left. You focus on the high-volume curator path. Setting realistic expectations means grinding for massive view volume to offset lower revenue per click. Alternatively, to build a sustainable, high RPM business by spending hours refining ideas, you route to the right, the conceptual explainers. If you choose this path, you should completely ignore advanced visual effects. Spend all of your learning capital mastering how to write better analogies and how to pace your scripts to hold attention. Regardless of the path you choose, pure copy and pasting is no longer a viable business model. Audiences are actively searching for curated, human-directed signal in a sea of automated noise. The creators who succeed in 2026 won't be the ones looking for a channel idea that requires zero effort. They will be the ones who strategically choose the exact type of effort they are uniquely equipped to sustain.